Hello, everyone. It's me, your favorite virtual dinosaur, and today I will be reviewing Dead of Winter Good, Good Dog, which was written by Kyle Starks, illustrated and colored by Gabo, I hope I pronounced that right, and lettered by Crank. Now, this one was interesting because it was actually my 1 year anniversary present from my fiance, and I loved it. I wasn't sure what to expect. When I saw like the dog on there, I was kind of worried it was gonna be like one where the dog talks and it was gonna be super cheesy. But that wasn't the case. It was actually really interesting. Let me read the back for you so you can kind of get an idea. In the pantheon of superheroes, none are more lovable and loyal than everyone's favorite good old dog Sparky. Surviving in the wintry apocalypse of the undead, this former TV show stunt dog turned zombie killing machine just wants to make friends and be a good, good boy. As his fellow survivors scavenge for supplies in the frigid wasteland, will Sparky be able to to protect his companions from threats both undead and otherwise? And yeah, that's actually that's a pretty apt description, obviously. And I loved it. I couldn't put it down. I picked it up and just started reading it this morning. I actually got it yesterday, but I ended up having some stuff to do, so I couldn't read it right away. And again, I couldn't put it down. It's a relatively short read. It is 4 chapters or 4 issues long. And I honestly wish I could put more of the covers on here, but I'm really not good with editing, which is why I'm not going to do that. But do yourself a favor and look up the variant covers for this one because they're really good. Like I love it. For those not in the know, it is based on a board game with the same name, Dead of Winter, which I have not played, so I don't really know anything about it. But if the game is as fun as this story was, I would love to pick up a copy and do a game night with some friends. Because the characters were funny, but it also knew how to balance the comedic moments with the dramatic moments. And, you had your really nice moments of, like, people just talking about what life was like before and how things have changed. Like any good zombie movie. Or show. But Sparky the dog definitely shines. And even he has kind of a character arc that can be very relatable when you read it. Because, like, you can tell that in the past, the good boy has been afraid of, like, defending people because he wasn't sure, how dangerous the situation was. But in this one, you can see Sparky rise above it, and it's just like, yeah, go, good boy, get him. It's amazing. And this is actually the first one I've read from Oni Press. That's a studio I don't really know much about. And by the way, most of the books I've read on here you can pick up fairly cheap. So if you're worried about like a comic copy becoming expensive, it can be if you let it. But if you know like how and where to get certain books, you can get them at a decent price. So yeah, and let's see. The only weird thing was I wasn't sure if this was intentional, but it almost felt like a Christmas story at some points. You'll see what I mean if you read it. And yeah, anything you love from like zombie movies, like Night of the Living Dead, Shaun of the Dead, or Zombieland, that's kind of the vibe I get from this because it's very much a horror comedy. And I can't talk about Dead of Winter, Good Good Dog without mentioning the best part of the whole book. When Sparky jumps out a window in the mall, carrying a katana in his jaws, and just mowing down zombies. It's one of the coolest, some of the coolest imagery I've seen in a zombie anything. So it's worth it for those panels alone. Anyway, that's all I got for this one. I guess I'm going to keep these relatively short because it seems like I shake these out to about 5 minutes every time. So thank you for watching, and yeah. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I love you all. Have a great night, or a great day, everybody.